What is going on, Mighty Ninjas? Today we are going to be reviewing the Star Wars Black Series Ahsoka Tano from The Mandalorian. What better way to kick off 2023 than with a figure review? Let's get into it. So here's the front of the box with Ahsoka Tano Mandalorian. Here's the side of the box with just Star Wars The Black Series. Here's another side of the box with some pretty interesting artwork. There's Ahsoka there, and there's the tower where that one lady was. The little tower. And there's where she cut the bell with her lightsaber. That was a good episode. And here's the back of the box. I'll give you guys 5 seconds to read it. If you need more time, pause the video. You read it? Good. And here's the bottom of the box. Now let's get this thing open. With my trusty knife. Now here is the figure in hand focus. And for facial detail, it looks... Focus, you? For facial detail, it looks really good. It does look like Rosario Dawson. And you could see the details on her face, the paint. It looks very accurate to her look in Rebels. The forehead markings, the markings on her cheeks, the orange skin. And her head tails are a little bit shorter, but you know, I don't mind. Will probably pose better for articulation, which we'll get to later. But yeah, her head tails do look nice, and instead of white, they're like this off-white, like kind of a dirty white. Which I think is pretty cool, and the blues look nice. No paint splotches. And there's some sculpted scratch marks in her hair, or head tails right there. Her outfit also looks really cool, although I wish she came with the cloak, but oh well. This outfit she wore in The Mandalorian. Very nice, some ropes going around her waist, a nice belt buckle. The thing. And there are two little hooks here, very little hooks to hook her lightsabers onto, which I'll show in a minute. And she's got nice sculpted wrinkles all throughout her pants. Very cool shoes, some metal in the front, and in the bottom, not much going on. But like for the face and the arms and everything, for I think she was $22. Pretty good details. Now let's go on to her accessories. Moving into her accessories, we get two lightsabers, kind of the same that she had from Rebels, the two white lightsabers. So we get her short blade, I forget what's called, Shoto blade, but it's kind of curved, slightly curved. And it has a solid white blade to it, which looks really cool. Slightly curved and nicely painted silver. Focus. Anyways, next we get her longer blade, which the curve kind of reminds me of a katana handle, though I could be wrong. Why doesn't it want to focus? There we go. So here we got her bigger sword with some buttons on here, some buttons on there, and a little circular hole, which the other one also has. It's nice, it's simple, but it looks great, and a nice white blade coming out. And how you get her to grip onto it is simple. You just take one arm, grip it like this. There we go, that's one. And she usually reverse handles the smaller one. Reverse grips the smaller one. There you go, you just push it and twist, and there you go, you got her kind of holding her lightsabers. I cannot wait to see the Ahsoka series coming later this year. When, I don't know. But I hope we get to see Ezra and Thrawn and Sabine and Hera. That'll be cool to see. Where's Grand Admiral Thrawn? So for articulation, oh wait, I almost forgot. So you plug off the lightsaber blade and see this little bump here, this tiny little bump. You just hook her lightsabers on like this, and there you go. You got Ahsoka holstering her lightsaber. As simple as that. Alright, for articulation, let's get it out of the way. She could look up, not really much because of this thing. She could look down, also not very much with although her head-to-head movement, her side-to-side head movement is pretty good because these things are shorter. So yeah, that's pretty cool. She could look to the side. Arm movement, she could do a T-pose. Single jointed elbow that bends almost 90 degrees. Wrist swivel and wrist hinge. Do we get wrist hinge? Yes, we do. But it's tight. So yeah, there's that. 360 shoulder movement. And for the legs, she could pretty much do the splits almost. She could kick forward this much, she could kick back this much. Single jointed knee that bends back at a 90-degree angle. We got a knee swivel. So that's pretty cool. So she could look like she's meditating. Ankle rocker that goes all the way down and goes a pretty good amount up. So yeah, that pretty much concludes her articulation. Now let's move on to our final thoughts. Let's get her in a pose. So overall, I think this is a pretty good figure. The detail is really good. The accessories, she comes with 2 lightsabers, but that's pretty much all she needs. The articulation is pretty good. And you get to holster her lightsabers. And for a cheap Ahsoka figure, I think that's a really good qualities. Overall, I give this a 10 out of 10. Great Ahsoka figure, great accessories. Amazing articulation. And yeah, it's a good figure. I recommend it. And that's about it. See ya.